Apache?
That's right. 80 of them. Women and children, too. They met up with Mescalero. Masters were up to 200 of them before long.
200. Do you even count that high?
All Apache.
That's an unusually large force of Apache. What'd they call this chief fella?
Victoria.
Victoria.
That's right. They were coming up from Ojo Caliente. They were being moved to a reservation in Arizona, and
All right. I'll send word. If it checks out, I'll see about getting you out of this cage.
please, you have to believe me.
It's not a matter of belief, son. All kinds of men riding in and out of this town. Tales of war, fortunes from the Wild West. My profession, I have an obligation to separate fact and fiction. So you being locked up here has nothing to do with whether I believe you or not. However, it's my job not to trust you till I determine I can. The hell?
Howdy, Sheriff.
Help yourself.
I just rode plumb across Lincoln County and back to deliver that telegram of yours. And in case you're wondering, that's 300 miles round trip. My ass is killing me. Swear to you. Oh, Santa Fe can't lay a railroad track fast enough, if you ask me. Who's that?
That is our prisoner, and I don't want you talking to him.
Well, why not?
He's full of stories. My ears have heard enough horse manure for one afternoon, that's why.
Why is he dressed up like a soldier?
Call uniform, Johnny.
Wait, we're locking up military men now?
You ever been to Fort Apache?
Yeah, but that was years ago.
There's a sergeant out there, Thomas Boyne. I need you to get a hold of him. Ask him if there's a Chief Victoria out there raiding villages his way.
Wait, you want me to ride out to Arizona right now?
That could take weeks.
And?
You can't keep me locked up until then.
In case you hadn't noticed, I'm the one making the laws around here, not you.
That's right. He does make the rules.
You got somewhere better to be?
Lloyd's Ranch. He'll know it. They killed 4 Americans there.
Johnny. Lloyd's Ranch. Remember the name, ride fast.
Hey, that's what I do best. Say, Sheriff, what happens if that feller's story in there turns out to be true?
Then I'll be free to go.
Makes sense.
Travel safe, Deputy.
you're done gawking, help with the fire.
Yes, sir, Captain.
Splinter?
It's a shame your papa was a broken down drunk. But he could have made you a captain too.
What do you figure? A few more days ride to Fort Union?
A few more days if I got food in my belly.
I didn't know this job required me to cook.
Like you can cook. You can't even trap.
Is there a problem with me?
What's that?
I asked what problem you have with me.
Let me see that little shoot of yours. You hired into my keep, which means you work for me. Remember that.
I understand.
Let's start the damn fire.
Bad dream?
Always.
I was thinking, maybe we could strike a deal.
I don't make deals with strangers.
But I'm an American soldier. That has to count for something.
Yeah, it counts for the fact you're in a cell, not in a coffin right now.
What if I could give you something? Something big.
You already gave me a headache.
Henry McCarty.
Henry McCarty.
That's right. I can tell you where to find him.
And why would this Henry McCarty be of any interest to me?
Billy the Kid. I know where he might be hiding. He murdered this bookkeeper, Maurice Bernstein, and Governor Wallace posted a $500 bounty for McCarty's capture.
Governor Wallace?
That's right. The kid's down near Fort Sumner, hiding from the law. You can be the sheriff that brings him in.
I don't know you're telling the truth.
Your deputy. Write out a meet him. Tell him to go to Fort Sumner and ask for a Lucian Maxwell. Maxwell is hiding the kid.
Why would he do that? Kid's a murderer.
No, he's a ranger. The kid goes by the name Bonnie down there, so no one, not even Maxwell, knows it's him.
You saw those gallows we passed when I brought you into town? If I find out you're lying to me, I'm gonna hang you by the neck. And I ain't gonna wait for no judge to give me the nod to do it neither.
Lucian Maxwell.
Johnny. Johnny.
Sheriff? What the hell you doing way out here? You must have done run all night just to catch up with me.
Been a change of plans. Need you to go to Fort Sumner.
I thought I was headed for Fort Apache.
You were, you idiot. Something's coming up that's more important. Once you get there, find a fellow by the name of Lucian Maxwell. Tell him I need to meet him.
About what?
I'll tell you about it later. Just get him to meet me.
Well, what do I tell him if he asks what the meeting's all about?
Tell him it's about Bonnie. Ask him how well he knows that name. Tell him there's also something I need to let him know about his new house guest.
So you're really not gonna tell me what this is all about?
This Maxwell fellow, he's wealthy, so if he doesn't agree to meet, tell him we'll pay him for his time. Don't let him say no, do you understand?
All right.
Not a word about it to anybody.
No problem, Sheriff. You haven't really told me anything.
So, what happened?
My deputy is on the way to Fort Sumner as we speak.
How long is that gonna take?
As long as it takes. What is it with you? Always concerned with the time. You ain't going nowhere. Another? How'd you cross paths with Billy the Kid?
We both worked for John Tunstall and Rio Felix. One night, McSween and the regulators rode into Lincoln and stationed themselves in the town. There were 6 of them. Kid and I were having a drink when we heard the screams. A shooting war broke out, and the kid and I tucked tail and ran while we could.
What's he like?
He was nice. He was well-mannered. But he had this mean streak. Wasn't no stopping him when he wanted something. You see, he came from nothing, and being hungry for that long will change you, make you primal. Anyway, after Lincoln, I got sick of all the killing and the robbing folks, and I joined the army, and the kid and I never spoke again.
You joined the army to get away from killing people. Odd.
Yeah, that's right. It's helpful to think of killing in a war as akin to a doctor amputating the limb of a wounded soldier. Sad and painful, and it takes training and courage to do it right, but it's the morally right choice among all the lousy alternatives, and therefore had to be done.
So he's nice, the kid. He's your friend. Why turn on him so easily?
Many reasons. I remember this one time, the kid and I made our way into this small outpost nearby the Rio Bravo. And
with something?
I'd like to make a withdrawal.
I know you.
I was afraid you'd say that. Hey, watch the door.
You came here for the coin. You don't have to hurt me.
Oh, where's the fun in that? Ways I see it, I can have the coin if I want them. I need to make sure you ain't going running the marshal flapping your worthless gums.
He's right.
I said, watch the door. I don't want anyone spoiling our fun.
You should go.
What about our friend?
Just leave him.
What if he tells the sheriff?
I am not going to say anything. I promise.
You see, he won't say a word. Let's go.
You willing to take his word?
Come on, man.
To hell with it.
I'm not gonna
Get on your knees!
Come on, man.
Adios. Coin. How much we get? What'll do?
Is it enough for a life?
What do you care?
How do I know who's next?
You don't. Is that a problem with you?
I think it's time to untie our partnership.
I'll see you in the next life, partner.
I tell you straight, you never met anyone as ruthless.
Not so sure about that.
What do you mean?
Not many men more ruthless than a buffalo soldier.
What? You were a buffalo soldier?
That's right. You ever heard of the name W. Skelton Glenn? No, of course not. I was born in Alabama. When I was 19, I took work at the LS Ranch in West Texas. But in that area. So my duties were that I was a cowboy and a cattle gunman. After that job ended, I joined forces with Skelton, became a buffalo hunter. Mostly we just argued over buffalo skins.
What happened?
We had an argument. He died, I became sheriff.
How?
You don't ever sleep in the woods. I just noticed is all.
I'll never fall asleep. You never know who's gonna be standing over you when you wake up. Let me ask you a thing. All these months out here with me, tracking and trapping. What do you think you know about these savage sons of bitches?
Know enough not to stand in their way.
And risking getting us killed in the process.
Had enough of this backhanded talk. You want me off your haul, just come right out and say so. Save us a lot of time.
I never wanted you on the haul in the first place.
Is that right?
Just go to sleep, Garrett. You're making my head hurt.
Fever setting in. Won't be long now.
I've seen it drag on for days. I can walk back to camp.
Not this far out. No, your insides are shutting down. Skin will start to spoil. You'll attract bears.
Just be quiet.
Look, longer we stay out here, more chance of somebody finding out about it. And you know who I'm talking about.
Oh my God. I'm fine. Just boil some water. Are you deaf? I said boil the damn water.
You know what it means if I take you back to camp like this, right?
So you want to dig a grave then?
Better one hole here in the ground than 50 back home.
In the hall?
I signed a contract to trap, not mule.
That's it there.
I emptied it. How do you want it? Get on your knees. Get on your knees!
Go ahead. Make a name for yourself.
You killed him.
That's right. See, Billy the Kid may be a psychopath.
No. W. Skelton Glenn wasn't no Billy the Kid.
You deny this fascination, that dark beauty of violence. We condemn aggression, repress it, instead of looking square in the eye and try to truly understand it. See, I came to face with death. And I shot and buried that son of a bitch.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna kill the kid.
let it rain.
Howdy.
Mr. Maxwell,
Who's asking?
Sheriff's deputy.
What sheriff?
Lincoln County Sheriff Pat Garrett.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Lincoln County be busy doing Lincoln County business?
He is. I mean, we are. But he asked me to ride all the way down here to speak with you about a meeting.
Meeting with who?
The sheriff, Pat Garrett.
You his deputy?
Yes, sir.
Why in the hell would this Pat Garrett send you all the way down here to arrange a meeting with me?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't rightly know. All I do know is that he wants to speak with you. And we can head out whenever you're ready.
Why would I go meet a man that I have never met before about a meeting that you don't know a damn thing about? Now, do you know who I am?
He said he'll gladly pay you for your time, sir.
Sheriff Garrett. What's he like?
Well, he's a pretty straight shooter. Just so you know, he's the man that killed Skelton Glenn.
Why is the soldier in the cage?
Caught trespassing on private property.
I've never seen a soldier left to rot like that before.
Well, you must have slept through the war with the North.
May I?
Please.
You would have me believe that this Billy the Kid is hiding on my land and that he fills his belly with my food and that he rests his head on my clean white linen sheets at night.
I do.
let's talk about the confirmation.
My deputy and I will make the arrest.
The confirmation.
When the kid's in the cage, we'll confirm it.
What happens if that doesn't go that way?
Then we'll bring the coroner the body, and he'll confirm it that way.
That's bad for business.
That ain't business at all. Right.
What do you propose?
The business of a man's motives are no concern of mine. Why he does what he chooses to do is between himself and the Almighty God above us. Now, from what I've heard here today and what I've read in the newspapers, this Billy the Kid kills folks without remorse. It's like he's kicking a tin can down the street. The way I see it, this killing a man that kills other men is like trying to put out a fire by blowing on it.
Well, two types of men left in the West. Ones that take lives, and ones that choose to protect them.
Says the man that killed Skelton Glenn.
If the truth kills them, so you should let them die.
Here's my offer. As the kid is apparently hiding on my land, you will allow me to confirm it first, then send word to you. What happens next is no concern of mine.
That's out of the question. Right.
Why is that?
Because you just want to be able to tell the story.
The story?
Yeah, the bedtime story of how you came face to face and confronted Billy the Kid.
Johnny, would you just shut up?
He won't let you confirm it. He won't let you confirm it. He'll kill you before you have the chance. The sheriff is right. It has to be done now, in secret. No one can know what's coming.
Mr. Maxwell?
He's on my land. It's gonna cost you.
So?
So we ride.
What about him?
I'll handle it. Get the horse ready. Johnny, don't be long. What are you waiting for? You're free.
What about the mercantile?
What about it? That's a confession, and I'm not a priest. Let's go.
You are going to kill Billy the Kid, aren't you?
I am.
Good.
I know you're not wearing those dusty old boots in my building.
Pardon, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I'm taking
I
off.
wasn't talking to you. I was speaking to Mr. Garrett.
My apologies. How are you, Lily?
Alive?
This is my deputy, Jonathan Poe.
Pleasure.
Ma'am.
Well, I don't keep any whiskey here, and the saloon won't open for a few more hours. So forgive me for my bluntness, but what the hell are you doing here, Patrick?
Give us a minute, please.
Of course. Ma'am.
I know I'm the last person you were expecting to see.
I received your last payment. I thought we were square.
We were. We are. That's not why I'm here today.
Look, you have more than paid for the death of my former husband. I don't see any reason for you to feel obligated to come visit me like this any longer. What's in the past is just that. It's the past. Now, if you will excuse me, I have things to do.
Skelton wasn't gored by a buffalo. And I haven't been paying you his share of the haul either. Those aren't truths.
Then what are they?
Lies. Skelton was sick. Real sick. He had the fever. I couldn't bring him back to the camp with that. It would have spread like wildfire. He fought me on it like he did everything else. But in the end, I did what I had to do. He would have done the same thing if I was in his shoes.
How?
We had an argument. He drew his weapon and I shot him dead.
Was there any pain?
Came here to tell you this. So I didn't have to carry it around with me anymore. It's turned into a curse.
You lied to me.
We all lie, Lily. Some of us just get more comfortable with it than others. I pray you find me forgiveness.
Skelton was a difficult man. I suppose there's no use in a grudge for that sort of thing. I've been a widow before. At least now I know the truth.
What is it?
Nothing.
Oh, it's something. I enjoy a discussion. Go on.
It's just that Everywhere we go, someone knows something about you that I don't.
Not sure I see what you mean.
Just like that purty gal back in town. All these strangers know more about you than I do, and I'm your deputy.
All right, deputy. What do you want to know?
All right? What happened between you and Skelton?
Skelton was a god among men and came to buffalo hunting. At one point, it was rumored he took down 6,000 head all by himself. I wanted to be in that company so bad. I petitioned him time and time again until a spot opened up. After that first haul, felt just like a kid finding out old St. Nick ain't real. After that, Skelton became a fairy tale. The most dangerous men in the world, Johnny, ain't the ones that kill. It's the ones that convince others it's okay to do so.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like when the British invaded India. You know, a lot of those Indians took up arms with the Brits, kill off the ones that were resisting their occupation. So in other words, Indians are killing other Indians for a paycheck.
So you saying you didn't enjoy buffalo hunting?
Enjoy, didn't enjoy. Those words don't mean squat when you're tied to Skelton. No, Skelton, you killed because you were required to. Like a half-tamed beast, searching for your freedom. Skelton made freedom an illusion. So when he fell ill, I put him down.
Damn. So then you at least got your freedom, though, right?
Thought I did. His face haunts me to this day. We're never really free, Johnny. We disguise our past as mistakes, but in the end, we're all just part of the nature of mankind.
So you're telling me you're going after Billy the Kid to atone for all that? Listen, that's why you saw that woman back in town, isn't it?
I'm gonna kill Billy because things happen in a circular fashion, Johnny. Things happening today, evil that is. It's happened before and will happen again. We just need to act accordingly is all.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Of course, you have to believe in magic to see it.
Two men keep a secret. One of them is dead.
So, which is it? Bonnie or McCarty?
It's a secret.
There's a sheriff looking for you. Goes by the name of Garrett.
Yeah, you tell him where you can find me?
How? Until this morning, I didn't even know your real name. He did make me an offer.
A deal.
No, an offer. See, he's coming to find you. The offer is for me to keep you in town until he gets here, and then once he rides out of town with your dead body, I get paid.
How much?
Enough. Unless you want to make a better offer.
Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude.
No intrusion at all. God's house is always open. Which is it?
Pardon?
The reason why you're here. Which is it?
I wasn't aware there were options.
I have been leading men to Christ for the majority of my life. Only ever came across two reasons why a man would be in here staring up at that cross the way you do now. Shame and hope. So which is it?
I've done a lot more wrong in my left than right. So I may be here because of both.
The Lord tells us not to be afraid to show him our shame. He already knows it exists. It's his intention, I believe, to help us remove it.
What about you, preacher man? Why are you here? It's hope, isn't it? Your reason for being here. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Admit to what?
Probably moved past the shame by now. Probably even gotten used to it. The trick is, you gotta live small, humble. No one can know your dirty little secret. And you hope no one comes looking for answers. Preacher man, I ain't here asking for be saved. I'm asking you to show me where you keep all that stolen money.
What is it?
We ain't alone out here.
You think it's Navajo?
Could be.
Or are you thinking it's someone else?
Deputy, ready your pistol, please.
Hands. Well, I'll be damned if it ain't you. Pat Garrett, the great buffalo hunter.
Sheriff now.
My apologies. Pistol on the ground. Tie your hands. In the front. We gotta find a spot off this trail. Come on. Walk. I said move.
I think I heard of you. Ward?
Father and I served together.
Kentucky.
That's right.
He used to tell me stories about the battle. He said you could walk over the bodies.
We're lucky to make it out of that hellhole alive. Walk.
Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
My father, what was he like in battle?
He was just like any of the rest of us.
Was he scared? Brave?
Everybody handles it different. Some are ready, some are not. And then you have the some that get down on their knees.
I'd like to take you up on that offer.
mind if I ask how you came up with so much money in such a short amount of time?
You can ask.
Very well. When Garrett arrives to town, I will send him to the north trail above the pasture. That should buy you enough time to gather your belongings and hightail it out of here.
That won't be necessary.
You care to elaborate?
It's been taken care of. That money is in good faith, should someone else come looking for me. Now that you know who I really am, that money buys your silence.
Deal. But what happens if somebody does come asking for you?
Send them north of the pastures.
No? Who's out there?
You owe me a life.
Garrett?
Money Forbes been killed. I executed him a few miles back.
I don't know any Monty Ford.
Then the kid sent his dog. And he killed my deputy. So like I said, you owe me a life.
I swear, I didn't send anybody after you. We had a deal.
You tell me where the kid's hiding. And I'm gonna settle it with him. You got 10 seconds. 9.
The last time I saw him, he was hiding up by the north pasture.
I swear, Maxwell, if you're lying to me.
I'm not lying. He's by the pasture. You have my word on it.
Then pray we never see each other again.
I'll make certain that you don't.
I'm not him.
Is that right? There's somebody. Who do you think I'm looking for?
That young man working for Maxwell. Right? Cunning fellow. Smart. You would be wise to keep your distance.
I take it the two of you met?
Indeed. He exposed me for what I am.
Which is?
This world out west is full of bright, shiny spots. Dark ones, too. I happen to be one of those shadowy places. All dressed up like the light.
You tell me where I can find the kid. Maybe I can help you.
Ain't no helping me now. Never was. Psalms 94 tells us that vengeance belongeth to the Lord.
Yeah, well, sometimes the Lord gets busy. He out north past that pasture? Or is that a lie too?
I don't know nothing about no pasture. But what I do know is that the man you're looking for is in a cabin right up the road there.
Much obliged.
Would you consider
mercy?
No.
What the hell are you doing in here?
Easy, Maxwell. Just getting some shut-eye.
You need to get out of here and do it fast.
Would you calm down? You need a drink.
A drink? Have you lost your mind? He's here. Your guy did not finish him off. I'm talking about Pat.
I know who in the hell you're talking about. Did you tell him where to find me?
Yes, just like we agreed. I told him to go to the north trail above the pasture.
North of the pasture. Good, that's good. And which way is that again?
It's the trail north of the... You bastard!
Sorry, businessman. Deal's off. What are you doing here? God damn it. Sheriff? Show yourself. Sheriff? Show yourself.
this? Guinness!
Forgot something, Billy.
The fate led me to you. And for a few seconds, you stop walking away. Your journey is over. And now the fate has found you. But you can fly away, far away from here. Now you can fly away, far away from here. But you can fly away, far away from here. Now you can fly away, far away from here.
Mr. Garrett. I mean, Sheriff.
Thought I told you to leave town.
Where am I gonna go?
It's not my concern.
That's right. I was thinking, maybe we could strike another deal. Just hear me out, please.
It's been a long trip. And I'm tired. I'd rather be alone if that's all right with you.
Where's your deputy? The man that rode with you?
He's dead.
I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe, if you like the idea, maybe I could help.
Help?
I want to be your deputy, Sheriff.
Why would you want to go and do something like that?
You're Pat Garrett. You're the man that killed Billy the Kid.
Damn right I am.
But you